life, you should aspire for more. Connect with others who desire to aspire for more. Reach for your goals. When you do, you allow yourself to aspire for more. Dr. Tammy is here to help you aspire for more. Aspire for more.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Happy New Year. It is now 2024 and we are ready to go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Journey Toward More, a podcast where we discuss topics to help you manifest more. More of what is for you, more of what you desire, more of what is aligned with who you are, and more of what honors you on your journey toward more. I am your host, Dr. Tammy Francis, the catalyst, strategist, educator, consultant, author, speaker. I'm also known these days as the futurist. So this year will definitely, with this podcast, we'll go into a lot more of what I do. You'll get your inspiration and encouragement. You'll get your work, your mindset work, your belief work. You'll get all that. I am here to help you on your journey toward more while also sharing mine. I have a holistic approach to learning and development. I help you leverage the opportunities of the digital economy and emerging technologies. I help you create a strategy to upskill, reskill, and retool, and provide access to resources to assist you in your transition and growth. But that's not all I do, and we're going to be talking about that this season. But we're going to also continue having conversations about how I empower and equip leaders, educators, entrepreneurs, all over the world with purpose-driven, creative solutions while preparing for the future of business and the future of work. I help entrepreneurs clarify their vision for their business or idea, create an action plan, execute a strategy, and the most important one, if you're in business, is to monetize your purpose. I am the catalyst. So this will get you started. Of course, you'll have to further the work with me in a different capacity, but this podcast is to serve as a catalyst, to help educators, leaders, entrepreneurs, maybe even your startup, your business, bring your ideas, your dreams to reality. So today's topic is manifest more. And I think this topic is most fitting for 2024. I'm one of those people that make up those cheesy phrases. May you manifest more in 2024. So you'll see that if I respond to any post and wish you a happy new year, you will definitely see that this year. I will also probably put something like, may you manifest more and reap more in 2024. And if this is your first time joining me and hearing my voice and being connected with me, you probably don't know this, but a lot of my platform, a lot of what I do is all around this idea of more and moving you in the direction of more and preparing for what's next. And so this podcast is fitting because it's titled Journey Toward More. So today I want to talk about this year. And what my hope and prayer is for you this year, and that is to manifest more. So it's only fitting that before we get into our mindset work, our belief work, our action, our intentions, all of those things that we'll be talking about around those things that can help you journey toward more, we must talk about that word manifest. And so let me just tell you a little recap of 2023 for me as it relates to that word. So I think, and I've always believed, that I am a manifester. I am a magnificent manifester. I am one who can manifest whatever it is I desire. I am one who can help you do that. But I will say that after dealing with some of the things, if you listen to even the previous episode 40, you'll hear me talk about my health journey in 2022 into early 2023. And much of that journey really shook me up. It really threw me off. I still did things. I was still successful. I still achieved goals. I did all that. But I will say the one area that I realized in probably around September, October, that had really took a hit, because some of those things that I had achieved in 2023 and the goals that I was working on, I was already in motion. So I had some momentum. Momentum is important when it comes to manifesting. But the one thing that I realized that I stopped doing was manifesting. I stopped actively manifesting. Manifesting is not just getting what you want. Manifesting is bigger than that. Manifesting is about intention. It's about action. It's about doing as well as being and thinking and feeling. And I'd stopped doing that on a certain level in certain areas. I wasn't as assertive and intentional around it. So you know what that means. I got to get back on my game and do what I do and what comes natural to me. And that's manifesting and helping other people do it. So I will say, around probably the week before our fall break or Thanksgiving, if you celebrate, around that time is when I was like, okay, we got to get back to this. We got to do this. And of course, the last quarter of the year, I'm always thinking about the next quarter. I'm always planning for the next thing. And I recommend you kind of do some of those things. Have a cycle to your planning, whether it's monthly, whether it's quarterly, whether it's every week, whatever that is. But create a cycle for your planning and goal setting. And so usually the last quarter of the year is really big for me because I'm thinking of all of 24, but then I break that down into just one quarter. And I was thinking about how I was going to come out of the gate, so to speak, in 2024. And so I know that, everything you want in your life, right? You must manifest that. And you must maintain a posture of positivity in order to do that. So let's talk about it. What is manifesting? What is this thing I am talking about? Manifesting is to think about what you want with focus. So let me go back, because I know some people say, oh, I'll just think it and it'll happen. It's more than that. It's deeper than that. And of course, with my mastermind group, and I have one starting in January, we go into that and I have a process, I have a program, I have a curriculum around how to do that. And to help you do that strategically, intentionally, and effectively, where you get what you really want. But to manifest is to think about what you want with focus. Is to will whatever it is you want, that's something, into existence. Believe that you have it already. So not only do you think about it, do you visualize it? Do you imagine that thing? You also have to feel it. You have to feel it. And you'll hear a lot about the law of attraction when we're talking about manifesting and bringing that something, whatever it is that you are reaching for, you're wanting, you desire, that bringing that tangible something through attraction and belief. And it's really cultivating this experience of what it is that you want, and to feel it, to really feel it, to live it, to believe it. Manifesting is huge. It's more than just thinking about it. It is also directing energy and action into it, toward it, and achieving it. Is picturing yourself having what you want. It is being expectant. And I talk about this a lot. And even in the book, Reap More, you can get that on Amazon. Even in the book, Reap More, there's quotes in there that always are addressing and talking about being expectant, and expecting what it is you want. It is this idea of you cultivate the energy that you want, that you need. So sometimes you got to check your energy. Let me just say, because manifesting, some of the benefits of it is it makes your actions intentional. You consciously consider what you want to achieve. You don't do it haphazardly. You don't just pull something from the sky. You get really clear about what it is you want. And so it helps us be more conscious about that. In essence, then being expectant and cultivating that energy. Now, I will say there are a few cautions around when you manifest something. One, there are words that you avoid. You avoid words like can't, it's impossible, try. Remember, you have to believe it as if it's already done, as if it's already so, as if it already is. You have to feel that thing. And so those negative words create a different energy. It doesn't cultivate the energy of getting what you want and achieving what you want. Manifesting, another caution I will say to you, is it magical? It doesn't just fall from the sky. It requires work, attitude, and action. It requires work. Behind that is the attitude you take on that thing and achieving those goals and those dreams and manifesting. But it's also the action, because you're intentional about what you're doing. You have to be realistic about the things that you're choosing. You must be able to visualize that you already have it. So it can't be something that's so far out there that it's difficult for you. Now, I will say this. One of the good things about manifesting, the more you do it, the more you're intentional about it, the bigger those dreams become. The energy you have increases toward it. It almost becomes this challenge that's not really a challenge, because even though you know it's really a big goal, one of those dreams, you also believe that it can happen. You can feel it still, even if you know that it will require a little magic. Manifestations may appear in unexpected ways. So the next caution, number 4, this caution is manifestations may appear in unexpected ways. So beware. Sometimes it would seem negative. For instance, somebody may be thinking, oh, I want a promotion. I want more pay. I want this. But then they get fired. And you're like, wait. Or you have to resign, or you get laid off. And you're like, whoa. I wanted more. I was manifesting more money. I was manifesting a better position. I was manifesting those things. But why did I get laid off? That's the opposite. Wait. But sometimes what you want cannot happen in the environment you're in. So you have to be removed from that environment and placed in an environment and a position to where you can get what you're manifesting, what you desire. Oh, just let that breathe right there. Because I know many of us will say, I don't believe in this stuff. It's not going to happen because, Dr. Tammy was talking about, attitude and action, and I'm doing all the right things, and yet this happened. you have to still trust that process, and that sometimes it may not look like what you think it should look. It may not look that way. So be very careful about that. And so those are some of the cautions. So let me just kind of sum this up and give you, how do you manifest? Let's take all these things that I've said in this episode, and let's bring it down to about 6 things that I'm going to encourage you to do. And then, of course, you know, I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. So I have to give you your homework. And what I'm going to encourage you to do this week as we start this new year, or whenever you're listening to this podcast, that you do these things. So first of all, you must be intentional about what it is you want. Think about something you want, but be clear about your goals. So you have to do some work. So this step is probably the most important, and it will probably take the longest. It's being clear about what you truly want. Where are you going to send your focus, your energy? And then number 2, affirmations. We've got to maintain a positive mindset. We've got to work on our belief. And so I always want you to, number 2, affirm it. So create affirmations, and create those in present tense. Say that you already have what it is you want. I have gotten the job I want, right? You want to make sure that you say it in present tense. I am, and I always like ing words. I am making 6 figures. I am whatever it is that you are manifesting, to do that in the present tense. So write affirmations, and I'm going to encourage you to write 3 to 5 that you can put on your mirror, right? And put on your mirror wherever you get dressed, and you look at yourself in the morning and in the evening as you, before you go to bed. Put it in places that you see. Now, this is one that I know some of you are going to be like, what did she just say? Yes, I'm saying this. Put it on the wall across from your toilet. If there is a wall where you can actually, that's close enough that you can see across from your toilet, put it on that wall. So when you sit down and have your moment, that you can sit there and read that and read it to yourself. And they always, you know, much of the research recommends that you say it more as the day goes on. So maybe like a 3-6-9, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, or late evening, late afternoon or early evening. Let me get that right. And then 9 times before bed. So because, you know, that's when the downloads happen, is when we're sleeping. So, so whatever works for you. But definitely repeat it at least 3 times wherever you put it. On the refrigerator. If you know that you wash dishes and there's a wall, you don't have a window, but there's a wall, even if it's a window, put it on the window. But if you have a wall across from where you wash dishes, or put the dishes in the dishwasher and you load the dishwasher late at night or at the end of the day, put it there. Put it in places where you know that you're doing something, and you're doing something that you do every day. Brush your teeth, you know, washing dishes, whatever. Even in your car. So when you get in and you are, you know, getting settled in before you start driving, or when you get to your destination before you get out and encounter other people, you repeat those 2-3 times at least. I always say 5, but at least 3 times. So number 2 is affirmation. So number 1, get clear about your goals and think about something you really want. Number 2 is affirm it. Create those affirmations. Affirm what you want. 3 is visualize it. This is a great time. It's the beginning of the year. There's all these vision board parties and things happening. Definitely, if you participate in one of those, that's a great opportunity to hone in on what it is you want and create a visual of it. If you are joining my mastermind group that's starting in about 3 weeks, you will, a little less than 3 weeks, we will be doing some of this work, and we'll be doing it in a way that is strategic, and we'll make sure that it makes a little more sense. But even if you're doing it a part of a group, they usually have a process that they take you through and have some things you focus on that will help. If you're not doing something like a vision board or a vision collage or something like that, maybe a manifestation journal. So maybe get a journal that's just designated for what you're manifesting. And I'm going to give you your first homework for that journal shortly. So stay with me. Number 4 is ask for it. Actually ask for it. So create those statements where you ask for it. Make it known. Number 5 is live it. So now you have to live it. This is when you cultivate that experience. You cultivate that energy. You live it. So not only you feel it, you believe it, you live it. So this is where the action comes in. This is where you're intentional. This is where you make sure that you're consciously considering what you want to achieve, and you're creating the actions and the attitudes to match that align with that. And number 6, let go and trust the process. So in Reap More, the first quote of volume 1, seed number 1 is to create overflow, let it go. And so this is it. You have to let it go and trust the process. And those are the 6 things I'm going to encourage you to channel your energy as you begin to manifest until you can enter a space where I can help you on that journey. And so for homework, 1, those 6 steps. Think about something you want, affirm it, visualize it, ask for it, live it, create the action, feeling, belief around it. And then number 6, let it go. Let go and trust the process. Do all the things, but no stress, right? No worry. It's let go and trust the process. So for your homework, what I'm going to give you and invite you to do, 1, designate a journal, a place where you can write these things down. But 10-10-10. Let's go with the 10-10-10 rule. So write 10 items you desire that you want. So really think about what is those things you want in this next quarter. You can think about the whole year, but I really want you to think about from January to March, or whatever quarter you're entering in when you're listening to this podcast. But for the next 90 days, what are some items you desire? So 10 items you desire, 10 things you're grateful for. What are some of the things you're grateful for? As of this day, what are you grateful for? And then 10 things you love to do. 10 things you love to do. Make manifesting part of your daily life. So I encourage you to do both a vision board and have a manifestation journal. And to have both of those, because you want to make manifestation a part of your daily life, and you want to do those things that affirm what it is you want, so that way you can live it, you can believe it, and you can feel it. So just a few reminders before we wrap up today's episode. Manifesting is not about getting, it's about becoming. Take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath right there. Manifesting is not about getting, it's about becoming. Cultivate the feeling you want. So you must create the space, which may mean for some of us is decluttering. It's creating space for us to do the actions and be creative, to invite those things that we want into our space, and to create that feeling. So we have that feeling of what we want, that we have it. And remember that manifesting is an art. Manifesting is not just something that happens. It's something you become, and it's something you do. It's your attitude and your action. You live it, you believe it, you feel it. And so I invite you to, if you see a post and you listen to the podcast, go back to the post where you saw this, comment, let me know how it goes. Definitely you can always send me a message, but I really want to know how this works for you, to do that 10-10, the 10-10-10 rule. And when it talks about manifesting and really setting the stage for what you want this quarter to look like. And know that if you need more targeted support, you want exclusive time with me and the program that I've created in order for us, and I say us because me too, we're getting back on this, for us to manifest more, you can join the mastermind. It is an investment, but it is a small group. It is intensive. We do get through the work. There's also time for it to breathe. There's 8 weeks of live sessions, and then but it's actually a 12-week program. And so I invite you to check it out. You can go to bit.ly Manifesting More Mastermind. bit.ly Manifesting More Mastermind. So if you know that you want to do more of this, you want to give it a whirl, see if it works for you, I invite you to join us in the mastermind. If you're ready to move in the direction of more, if you're ready to prepare for what's next in your life or business, if you need to be in an atmosphere of growth with other people who are on fire and ready to manifest more and reap more of what they've manifest, if you want help or need help aligning what you want with your purpose, so whatever your next move is, it's not just because you have to do it, you need to do it, but it's also aligned with your purpose. If you want to be future ready and you want to incorporate some of the newer things that are going on around the world with emerging technologies, and you want to create a game plan and a strategy around that, because that's part of your goals, we can do that, right? How do you plan to use your gift in 2024? How do you plan to find clarity? Are you letting your light shine? Are you using your passion and gift to serve others the way you want to serve, that's aligned with who you are and where you're going? So if you answered yes to any of those questions, I want you to know that I've created a space just for you. And if you like support, the mastermind group is an option. So I invite you to join us. If you're ready and willing to put in the work on your goals, then, join us. So I will open the doors and make it available for those who sign up between now and the 15th. I will open the doors on January 15th for everybody to kind of come in, get settled. We'll have a few things to do to just get to know one another, network, and connect. But the official mastermind will start on January 20th, 2024. That's when we'll start the 8 weeks of purpose planning to manifest more. And we'll be clarifying vision, creating an action plan, executing a strategy. So in those 12 weeks, we will be implementing some things. So we're going to make this work. And if it's a business, if it's something that you're working on that requires monetization, we'll also monetize it. Or if it's something that you want to see if that's possible, we'll be doing that also. So thank you all for joining me today. And remember that this year it's about resetting. This time of year is about resetting, rebooting, recharging. I'm on break right now, so I'm doing the recharge. So come January 8th, I'm ready to hit the ground running. So I invite you to think about those things and have a happy new year. And may you manifest more and reap more in 2024. Thank you all for joining me today. And I look forward to this season with you on this podcast. So please download it. Please make sure you give us a like on whatever platform you're listening to this. If it's on YouTube, make sure you follow and stay connected with us. This season, I have intentions for it to be powerful and impactful and help you on your journey toward more. Y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy New Year!
Stuck in life, you should aspire for more. Connect with others who desire to aspire for more. Reach for your goals. When you do, you allow yourself to aspire for more. Dr. Tammy is here to help you aspire for more. When you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Believe in yourself, you'll get more. You should aspire for more. Aspire for more. You should aspire for more. You should aspire for more.